What's going on, my certain stars? This is Blackstar PSN, and today is Wednesday, which means we are on episode 3 of Cutthroat Commentary, and I need to bring my timer out before I go ahead and tell you the topic and what the hell I'm going to be talking about, which is pretty much the same thing. I'm just retarded, and I like to overstate things, as you saw in the fucking last episode. So, before we go on with the whole rambling thing, I have another win we're going to post. It's probably going to be Friday. I want to do that win, not live, but I just want to have that, and that's how I'm gonna do Cutthroat Commentary. Go ahead and lower these so that it's not like ridiculously loud over my talking. And anyway, I can barely hear, so let's get to it. So I had a topic and I just lost it, and I just remembered what it was. Alright, so let me get my timer started, and here we go. Cutthroat Commentary, episode 3. Commentary starts now. Alright, so the third topic I wanted to talk about is about me personally. I am a writer, which is kind of crazy because I suck at everything, and I'm pretty bad at writing too, but I like to write, so I do it. And sometimes we get something good out of it, i.e. my show, The Curse, which I've been writing since I was a sophomore in high school. Maybe a freshman, I don't remember. It's been a long time since I started writing that show, is what needs to be said. So, writing is, for me, like, the coolest thing ever, because, like, it shows untapped potential for me, because I'm retarded, if you don't know. I'm actually stupid. Like, I am just the dumbest guy on planet Earth sometimes. And sometimes I make rash decisions that shouldn't have been made, but I still make them because, hey, I'm an idiot. That's what idiots do. Honestly, I sit here and I dog on myself and I say I'm stupid a lot, and I'm really not, because first off, being able to sit down and write is not something a lot of people can do. Um, I have a teacher that once told me that my talent for writing, and him calling it a talent was fucking weird to me, because I don't have talent. But him calling it a talent to me was weird, because it's like, uh, that's not what I was talking about. He called it a talent because I could sit down and I could write, and you know, just enjoy what I was doing, and I could do it for, you know, hours on end, and then just be done, and then, you know, be done with it for a little bit, and then come back to it later. In his classroom, my junior year, is where I did a lot of the finishing touches on the original script for my show, which was later scrapped because my co-writer, who is my friend, decided, hey, some of these things aren't the greatest ideas, so we're gonna trash them and we're gonna try again. And that's what we did, and now we're about to trash it and try it again. And I don't hate it. That's the best thing about writing, is that you can just sit here and do it over and over again and still have something that you wanted in the first place. That to me is pretty cool, because, like, you can't do that with a lot of other things. Like a drawing, you don't normally just scrap a drawing and then get the same drawing out of it when you're done. And that to me, that sucks, because it's like you put all your work into it, and then if you don't like it, you're done with it. You're not gonna get the same thing. You can still get the same result with a lot of writing stuff, and to me, that's a pretty dope concept, because it's like you can still get what you want out of it, and that's why when writing with my friend, I don't tell her no a lot, because it's like, as long as the outcome is what I want it to be, I'm okay. As long as I can still sit here and say, hey, this is the show that I wrote, and, you know, it has the same beginning and end as the show that I wrote when I started when I was a freshman, I'm okay. I'm never gonna have a big It's never gonna be a big deal to me as long as the show doesn't change so drastically that I can't even recognize it. Um, Recently, though, I've been writing something new. I had a crazy dream the other night, and honestly, um, that's where a lot of my writings come from. Have a crazy dream, and then boom, bam, got a got a new script. Um, so like I said, I started writing The Curse when I was a freshman, and even now I have all sorts of different things that I've written, and I kind of want to sit here and read this. It's something that I've tried to write or read on a video, but I don't have it. Like, I can't read it because like I wanted to read this in person, but I can't. Um, so the best way for me to do this is for me to find it, one, and then two, we're gonna, here it is. So this is the poem I wrote a while back. Initially in my journal that I'm holding in my hand that you can't see, and then on my phone that I kept because I put it on my phone because I'm like, hey, this would look better if I could read it properly. So hope I have enough time to finish it. So the poem goes: a summer storm and a winter snow. They're one and the same, at least where I'm from, meaning that neither happen often. I wish they did, but much like everything we wish for, the more you wish, the less it happens. You see, a wish is just an illusion, something you want to happen, but it never does. You see, when you were a kid, they told you wish upon a star and your dreams will come true. And I'm sorry, but that was a lie, and it always will be, unless you fix it. You see, you can wish for change, but actions trump wishes, and that's why you must always act rather than wish. Now, the end of that was kind of something personal for me because I just sat here and was like, I wish I could do this, I wish, but I had to act on certain things, and to me that was personal, and I wrote that, and right after that I got my first job. Maybe 2 weeks later I got my first job, and it just shows that writing can impact even the writer's life as he writes or as they write. Um, it it's always like, people sit here and they're like, how do you sit down and write for that long? And it's just like, it's because to me it's calming, one, and two, it is it me writing helps me understand life a little bit better because I can put my words onto something to where they are understood by someone else that's not me, but while this person that I've created to understand these things is learning and understanding them, I'm also learning and understanding them. And I think that is the coolest concept on the planet. Um, just having to be able to learn something and then, doing it your own way. Anyway, that is it for this episode of Cutthroat Commentary. I know these are longer than 7.5 minutes recently, like the whole video, but the idea is so that I can, like, sit here, talk for 7.5 minutes, uninterrupted, and then do an outro. Anyway, that has been it for Cutthroat Commentary episode 3. I will be back again on Friday. Currently, I do have work on Friday, so it'll probably be around the same time, honestly. I think the second episode went up a little bit earlier. They're just gonna go up on the day, not necessarily at a specific time, but that's how I'm gonna do it. Anyway, guys, this has been Blackstar PSN. This is episode 3 of Cutthroat Commentary. I know I've said that a bunch of times already, and as I've said before, I love to repeat things. Anyway, guys, peace out.